Good morning. Here I am standing in front of the Prism studio window. As you can see, there's no escaping there unless you've got yourself a pretty effective file or saw. Today is day 3, if you can't read, and I hope to be getting on with the track. In fact, I hope this track will be all really more or less done and dusted by today. Okay, let's get on with it. Well, I've been having a few technical problems today. It never rains but it pours. You can see it's already darkness and I've hardly gone any further forward because, well, I won't go into the problems I've had. Suffice it to say there's been quite a few problems. But at least now I've got an acoustic guitar down and I can start working on the electric guitar. So we're on the move again. Hello, we're hard at it here. Now we're about to lay down some guitar, and this is actually just going straight into the desk through a little preamp of Joe Meek. There it is there, and it's not got any amplified sound on it. It's got no bollocks to it yet. It's just a clear, clean signal. I'll put this up here just that way. This is how it sounds. It's going to actually be transformed into a huge guitar sound eventually, because I use an amplifier after I've recorded it. But the reason I'm doing it like this at the moment is so my ears don't get freaked out, and secondly I don't have to actually decide what my amplified sound is going to be like until I hear it with the rest of the track. And there's an awful lot of shit going on in this track. It's a good idea to leave things like that, which are so predominant as a solo lead guitar would be, to EQ and mess around with right up to the last minute. Anyway, stop waffling, May, get on with it. I think this is it. You see that's a lot, what's the word for it? A lot dirtier than the original signal. That's what I mean about this digital recording. It's all undoable. You can play around with whatever sound you put in there until your heart's content. Anyway, this is me saying good night, and I'll see you tomorrow. This is that time already. Oh, let me sleep. Hello and welcome back to Shoebox Studios. I'm sorry if I seemed a little grumpy this morning. It's just that when I wake up first thing in the morning with things on my mind, well, you have to get to know me a bit better before we can go into that. Anyway, I've been working all day. Literally, I started first thing and I got my head down. I'll just play a bit of the track, have it in the background, why not, while I'm chatting away to you. Maybe that's a bit loud. Probably hear the jangling of the acoustic guitar there. All of the sounds are beginning to get more into it. For example, I've picked my piano sound at last and recorded that. The drums are still very open. They've been left, as I said. I'm going to leave them to the very last bit. I have added some snare and some power snare, but it's just the beginnings of the drum kit. What else? All the guitars are done, including the solo. I'm quite happy with that. I've got all the orchestra arrangement in. The only thing I really lack there is I want to put some timpanis in at a certain sort of PowerPoint part. Now this afternoon, I say this afternoon because what I'm going to do with the vocals, of course, and that's on schedule for this afternoon. What else have I got to say? I'm waffling on again. Yeah, there is something else I wanted to say. I still can't remember what it was. Yeah, can't be that. That's where I've got the power snare happening. Of course, this is only been roughly stuck together. I've kind of got a compromise mix sorted out for when I do the vocals. But before I do the vocals, as you can see, I'm a bit wet from the shower. No, it's not my usual wet look. What I'm going to do is have a little eat, a little relax, and then I'm going to come back in here and I'm going to work really hard until I get all the vocals done. And there's going to be quite a few of them on this track, I can assure you. Lots of choruses. I've really sold myself on the idea of the doo-wop ideas. How can I express the way I'm feeling now? It's gone away. The one last dream still inside of me. Life no longer in touch. Missing you so bad. Putting on a happy face like nothing's ever alone, and I felt so fine, but my love came out to find me. It was so strong that it sucked me in, left my worries far behind me. Well, it's been another one of those days which just hasn't gone at all to plan. I've just got a few vocals down and what have you, but nothing compared to what I really wanted to achieve today. I really hope that tomorrow morning I'll be in a position where I could start to mix it all together. But unfortunately tomorrow I'm going to be spending at least a long morning session finishing all these wonderful vocals, and I still haven't programmed the drums yet. Oh well, I'm missing you so bad. I'm putting on a happy face, yes, because nothing is out of place whatsoever. All I need is a couple of hit songs, a few £1 million in the bank, and I can resolve all the world's problems as well. What do you think about the middle eight? Here it comes. Fading out. Say good night. Good night. Good night. All my worries are behind me.